I've been thinking about this channel a lot, about how it started, about the mistakes I'm making, and more importantly, about where it's actually going right now. And I realized something. I almost lost this before I even started it. I started this channel by using AI to write my scripts, cross script ideas from other channels, followed some advice from YouTube, some from Reddit. Now just give the contents to the AI and boom, script is ready and polished. It was convenient, it felt like progress, but that wasn't really the growth I was looking for. And then I stopped. Then I started writing my own scripts, actually sitting down and writing them myself, thinking through my ideas, figuring out what I actually wanted to tell you guys. And that's when something shifted. Because here's the thing, once I started writing my own stuff, I realized I didn't need AI to write for me. I just needed it to help me get there. Fix the grammar, tighten the structure, make sure my ideas actually made sense on the page. That's it. That's the tool it should be. And that's when I could actually give my opinions to you guys. Real opinions. Not polished points that could sound they came from out of nowhere. See, audiences don't need to hear for 100th time how Bruce Wayne's parents died. We all know Superman killed them. They don't need another explanation why Spider-Man's responsibility matters. They've heard it. Everyone's heard it. What they want is my take. The thing you notice that maybe nobody else is saying. The angle that actually mine. Thor vs Superman. The fight, Superman wins 100 out of 100 times. No doubt whatsoever. And that's my point. AI can't say this ever. And this made me realize I wasn't giving you guys what I know or felt, but I was relying on AI scripts. I was just repeating information just from my mouth. Recently, I made a SpaceX video where I tried to cut through all that. I limited the obvious stuff and went straight to what I actually found interesting about it. Got straight to the point. That video didn't get huge views. Honestly, I'm okay with that. But that one, that's my best work so far. It actually has my own ideas. Because that was me, not a script generator. Obviously not at all polished. Me exploring something I genuinely loved and wanted to talk about, like how SpaceX and asteroid mining will work. It had my opinions, my confusion, and my all the excitement in it. That matters more than the view count. After I started writing my own scripts, the next step felt obvious. ElevanLabs, professional voiceover, consistent delivery, no bad takes, no re-recording myself 15 times. Copy paste the script from ChatGPT and boom, audio is ready. YouTube is full of this, so why shouldn't I use it? And also, the voices are really good. Actually good, they're professional more than me. They sound confident, they sound like every other polished video on YouTube. They also have Morgan Freeman there. How can I compete with that?
We click swords 3 times, I stab you, you fall down and die.
Also, my favorite, they have Batman voice also. But here's the thing, they are not human at all. And I don't just mean technically, I meant emotionally. There's no feeling in a ElevanLabs voice. It's technically perfect, but it's still empty. When you listen to a human talk like me, especially someone talk about something they actually care about, you hear more than words. You hear them breathe. You hear them pause because they're thinking.
Now I have come to the crossroads in my life.
You hear them speed up when they're excited.
'Cause that's where you fucking belong!
And you hear them slow down when they're trying to explain something carefully.
If you should get shot on that by a police officer.
My point is, you can see that actually I'm trying. But an AI voice doesn't try. It just performs. It delivers, retry, but in the end, it's flawless. And that flawlessness, that's actually the problem. Because it sounds like nothing is at stake. Like the person talking doesn't actually care whether you understand it or not. I know this sounds a little bit weird, but I actually felt that this is actually true. When a real person breathes, you hear them that they are alive, that they are present, that they had to pause and think and maybe come back to what they're saying. An AI voice doesn't need to breathe. It just continues perfectly. And that perfection is sterile. So from now onwards, I stopped using ElevanLabs. And that SpaceX video is just all me. Yeah, I know my voice isn't perfect, the accent is a little bit difficult to understand, and my pronunciation isn't flawless. Sometimes I mess up and I have to re-record the same sentence 50 times. And you actually hear it. Sometimes there is background noise of the fan, and sometimes I just stumble. But you know what you actually hear? You hear the actual me. What I'm excited about something, you hear it in my voice. When I'm actually confused about something, you hear that confusion. When I'm trying to explain why something matters, you hear that effort. There should be some excitement in that voice. When you just saw Ronaldo do a bicycle kick versus Juventus, or when I hear Stone Cold's music hit all of a sudden in WWE. That's not a flaw, that's the entire point. Perfect delivery is great for reading corporate copy. But this isn't that. This is a person talking to other person. about things that actually matter to me. Now, I'm trying to shift my channel a little bit. Well, not technically, I've just made 7-8 videos till now, so not a major shift. But still, it's becoming more human, more personal. Fewer scripts that sound like they were generated by something. More of my actual opinions. More of my actual voice. See, games and tech, that's all I really know. That's my world. And I'm going to keep exploring that. But I'm doing it differently now. No more 10-minute videos, intros, explaining basic information you actually already know. No more following the formula, just me getting to the point what I find interesting about a topic and talking about it like I'm actually talking to someone. You know, like this penguin guy, like very famous YouTuber, raw and honest opinions. I feel like a fish in a pond right now. There's a long road ahead of me, making something actually real here. To build an actual audience, to reach people who care about the same stuff I do. Some videos will get views, some won't. That's fine. But here's why it's important. Because this is mine, this channel, these ideas, this voice. It's going to be imperfect. Yeah, it's not going to be optimized. Yes, it's not going to sound like every other well-produced video out there. But this is real. I don't want to compete with Sora videos. I started this channel because I had things to say nobody else was saying the way I wanted to say them. And I almost lost this by trying to make it perfect, by trying to sound like everything else. I'm going to back up right now. Back to the reason I started. Back to making something that feels like me. Not a script, not a voiceover, not a content machine. Just me talking about games and tech the way I actually think about them. Unfiltered, flawed, and real. Thanks for watching this boring video. If you're into games, tech, and actual takes on both, stick around because that's what's coming. And if the first video you watch isn't perfect, well, that's kind of the point.